Salutations, Sailor Moon fans! I got the Sailor Moon chibi coloring book specifically because Kousagi is on the front cover, aka Sailor Parallel Moon, aka Chibiusa's baby sister, Kousagi and Mamoru's second-born daughter. It's a fairly large coloring book. This was only $6 on Amazon, but I must confess, Kousagi only appears on the front cover. Most of the book is dedicated to her older sister, Chibiusa. Coloring book is full of happiness and lovely drawings. Let your children freely create their own art, self-regulate their mood, and develop their imagination. Have fun coloring together. You guys are putting an awful lot on a coloring book. We start off with a color test page in case you want to do this with markers. Each image is on its own page, so you don't really have to worry about the images bleeding through. In case you wanted to do this in marker, I'm probably going to color this in pencil. Some pages, you can tell they took the artwork from the old Japanese, Italian, Argentinian, German, and Mexican coloring books and coloring magazines that were released worldwide. And then some of it is traced fan art. So if you see some of your artwork popping up in the book, you may want to let them know so that you can get your proper credit. As you can see, it's a pretty big coloring book. Some of the artwork is clipped off kind of weird, so like sometimes Chibiusa's hair or legs or feet are kind of cut out of the picture. I feel like some of this was made for a square book and then they changed their minds and went with a larger book later on. Not sure what that's about. I'm sure with a black marker you could draw in the missing details. Or maybe just turn Chibiusa into Kousagi. That's always fun. This is their website, coloringkingdom.com. In case you want to see what other books they have. This back here tells me that this was published through Kindle Direct Publishing, which is kind of interesting because I didn't think Amazon was allowing for Sailor Moon books, but that's another story. It's a fairly large-sized book, and again, I got it mainly for Kousagi. I was kind of hoping more of her would be in this book, but instead it's mostly about her older sister, which is fine. I'm a fan of Chibiusa anyway, but now you've seen what the book looks like.